What's up, people? Video Game XD, and we are back with another video.
Yeah.
So, on a huge load edition, we picked up some video games, DVDs, I think maybe some Blu-rays, not totally
Yeah, I
sure.
think I got at least one.
But we went to a bunch of places. We went to Disc Replay in Roseville. That's
Yeah.
a new location. Roseville is where I grew up as a kid, around Clinton Township.
Yeah.
And we found some good stuff there. It was alright, but we were out in the area. And we went to Dollar Tree. You know, Dollar Tree's got all the good stuff there. And we went to
Dollar movies, hell yeah.
Disc Replay in Flint. So this is going to be... We got a lot of shit, you know. But this episode is actually going to be a tribute to my grandpa, John.
Yeah.
Passed away earlier this week.
Yeah, last Sunday.
Love you, Grandpa John. It's been a hard week for us. Grandpa loved fishing. He was a great guy, and he served in the military years ago, back in like the 60s. And the Navy actually saluted him off and put the flag over his casket, and we carried it, me and my cousins.
Yeah, it was a beautiful ceremony. The whole thing was.
It was really hard and sad, but
It's very sad, yeah.
we love you, Grandpa. This episode is for you. All right, show it off.
Alright. So I got quite a few this time. But I'm going to try to go as quickly as I can. So the first one I got is called Dark by Noon. Change Everything. I have no idea what this is about, but I think this was a dollar movie, right? From
It might have been a
The
dollar
Dollar Tree?
at Dollar Tree. You got them dollar DVDs there and Blu-rays.
So it looked interesting, so I figured why not. Next one I got, it's actually got 3 in 1, and I'm pretty sure I paid $1 for this one too. The Killing House is the one that you actually get. And then the bonus movies you get is Headhunter, The Assessment Weekend, and Curtains.
Headhunter, that's a video game. Is that like based on the game?
I have no idea. So
Headhunter, that's
Yeah.
a video game.
so it looked creepy, and I'm like, 3 movies for $1. I'm like, I gotta pick it up. So I got it.
$1.
Next one's a Blu-ray. This one was also $1. I think at Dollar Tree. Killing Season with Robert De Niro and John Travolta. I've seen this. This is a really good movie. They're like hunting each other out in the woods. They're like survival thing.
I believe my grandpa loved Robert De Niro and
Yeah.
John Travolta. That was his. Those were his actors.
Yep. This was one of my favorite movies in this style, this form, you know, out hunting.
They're great actors, so that's a good mashup right there.
It's a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack for $1. A Blu-ray. I had to get it. Next one I got is called Intensive Care. Never opened. I believe this was $1 as well. Or $3.33. I'm not really sure. But yeah, it looked kind of creepy. This chick's walking around with like blood on her face and all kinds of stuff going on. So, looks good. Alright, this one here is called The Woods. Now, this was $3.33 from Disc Replay. I believe we got this one from Flint. I don't remember if I've seen this or not, but I like that creepy woods kind of scary theme, so I had to get it. Next one I got, I thought this was a pretty cool find. This was a $3.33, but I got 8 movies in this. You get Personal Effects with Michelle Pfeiffer and Ashton Kutcher. And then you get 7 bonus movies. The Dark Side of the Sun, The Leading Man, Living in Peril, Love and Rage, Gold, Passion's Way, Legend of Seawolf.
Wait, Gold, is that with Matthew McConaughey?
Some of these have some really big time actors, like even, what's it? I have to look at it. This one here, I think.
So you get all these movies for $3?
This one has Brad Pitt in it. I mean, John Bon Jovi, Rob Lowe, Chuck Connors, let's see, Timothy Dalton, Leslie Caron, Alicia Witt. All these different people in these different movies for $3.33. And even Ashton Kutcher and Michelle Pfeiffer even. I mean, this was a great find. This was a good pickup, so I had to snag it. Yeah, this one here, this is a really long movie, but this is one that I remember watching with my dad when I was real little. Called The Abyss. Special edition. So I was really excited to find this.
I like the case.
It's definitely, like I said, a long movie, but it's definitely worth it. But yeah, it even comes like this little booklet and everything. It's really neat. I think this was also $3.33. So yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen The Abyss before. It's an older movie. I forget what year. I think 90s. This one came out. I'm not totally sure, but great movie. I loved it. It's like they're kind of like down in the depths of the waters and like crazy shit happens down there. It's great.
One I heard of.
This one here is called Don't Breathe. I have seen this one. This is very freaky. It keeps you on your toes the whole time. Basically, this group of kids break into this guy's house trying to steal something from him, and he's blind. And he ends up like really coming at him.
From the creators of Evil Dead.
Yeah,
so,
it's pretty insane.
Certified fresh, Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Don't listen to them though; they're idiots.
So that was a crazy movie. If you've not seen it, you want to check that one out. I think they actually have a Don't Breathe 2 coming out, or it did come out. I'm not totally sure. So yeah, I want to see that one. Next one I got Broke Down Palace. Again, I have seen this one. This is pretty good. This group of friends go to a different country. They both fall for this guy, and something happens to him. I think he dies, and they actually get blamed for his murder. So they're actually facing either death or like lifetime imprisonment in a different country where the food is awful, the living conditions are awful. It's a good movie. If you've not seen this.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, nope.
No.
Now this one here is called Torment. This just looks scary. Some creepy dude going around killing people, so...
Is it a slasher?
I have no idea.
He wears like a fucking bunny mask.
He wears a bunny mask, I think.
I like more stuff. I like the slasher stuff. Corny stuff.
Yeah, so, yeah, I figured pick it up. That one was $3.33. Now, remind you, the disc replay, no matter which location you go to, you buy 3, you get 3 free. Oh. $3.33 each movie, so you get 6 movies.
So if you pay like $10, you
just
get
under
like,
$10.
Yeah, you get a shit ton of movies.
This next one's called Visitors. Fear Runs Deep. I think I have seen this, but it's been so long, I don't know if I remember actually watching it. I'm sure I probably won't remember much anyways, so I had to pick that one up.
Sweet.
Next one I got, now this one kind of is like personal for me and him, because when we do get married, we want to have a vampire-themed wedding, and this I thought was really interesting. Teeth and Blood. And it's a vampire movie.
Gotta love the vampires.
So yeah, I had to pick this up just because I've not seen this, but it looked creepy and it's got vampires in it, so why not? It's a win-win right there. Now this next one I found is actually a 2-disc special edition with Kevin Costner, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I really liked this case. I think I actually already have this movie, but I don't have the extended version and I don't have this case. This case looks really nice. It's very well put together. It even has the extended version, which I don't know if I've seen. But the way this opens up is it's kind of like a little book. Opens up, it's got some information on there. And it's got a 2-disc set.
That's
and
badass. Just
the pictures behind it, all the details that they took in time to make all this. It's just really, really put together well. And I had to have it. I love this movie. It's definitely a great, love story, fighting for this woman that he loves. She's in trouble. It's a great, great movie. So I had to pick it up. Next one's called In Control. Now this one also has 2 free DVDs. I believe we got this at Dollar Tree as well. For $1 for 3 movies.
Dollar Tree has the hookup.
So In Control was the one that I bought, and then the bonus movies are Hologram Man and The Silencers. So I'm not really totally sure who's in those ones, but it looks pretty good, so why not?
$1.
For $1 for three movies, why not take a chance?
Fuck yeah. I'm a cheap ass.
Okay, now this was another childhood favorite by Stephen King, which I've been trying to collect Stephen King, anything to do with his movies. Sleepwalkers. This is an older one. Not totally sure what year this one came out, but definitely a good movie. It's corny, obviously, because it's older, but this to me is a classic. Wanted to add it to my collection of Stephen King. And I really enjoyed watching this movie growing up, so I figured I had to have it. And it's not really much detail there on that one, but yeah. Sleepwalkers. Next one I got is called Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks in it. And it's sealed and everything. So I'm like, heck yeah, I don't have this movie. I've seen it. It's a great movie. I just didn't have it. And this is also a 2-disc anniversary edition. So I was like, why not? This one here, I actually watched it a couple of days ago. I couldn't wait to watch it. I have seen it before, but I wanted to rewatch it. This one's actually based on a true story of 33 men that were buried inside of this, cave. They're out there drilling, buried alive in a mine collapse. That's what it was, a mine they're in.
The 33.
And this has Antonio Banderas in it. And they survived down there for 69 days with barely any food, barely any water. It's just the
survival movie. I like those.
The faith that these people had. I mean, obviously they had their moments, but this is based on a true story. I don't want to, say what actually happens at the end of the movie because I don't want to give it away. But it's a great, great movie. I actually watched it. Charles was sleeping, but he was tired, so I didn't blame him.
No,
so we have to watch that. It's definitely a great movie. This one Charles
looks fun.
Wants to see.
I wish I would have found it because I'm like, no way.
Yeah, I even offered to give it to him. He's like, it's okay.
I've never heard of it until recently. I'm like, what the hell is that? And people are like, dude, that movie's freaky, bro.
Yeah.
It's like a horror movie of Problem Child or something.
Yeah, like she's creepy. This one here is called Orphan. There's something wrong with Esther.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that girl.
If I remember right,
psychopath.
I'm not totally sure if I have this one right. I'm pretty sure this girl is actually a grown woman portraying a young child going from house to house, being a murderous, mischievous, very devilicious.
So it's a grown woman that's like 5 feet tall.
A full-grown woman that looks like a child.
Creepy.
Yeah, very crazy. Next one's called 44-Inch Chest, The Measure of Revenge. So this one here is just like a revenge movie, so it looked pretty good. Don't think I've seen it, so figure why not. These people are torturing this guy, either trying to get information or revenge. I don't know, maybe both. So I thought that was cool. This one here's also a triple feature. Grizzly Rage. Grizzly Rage.
Hybrid
and Hellhounds. Yep. So this one here is just like vicious animals attacking. They're hard to watch, but I like to watch them. I just think the animal nature is pretty crazy. So I had to pick it up. Also another one from childhood favorite. This one's actually a Disney classic. I can't remember how much I paid for this one, but it's Cinderella. Cinderella.
I like old Disney, but I never cared for Cinderella personally.
So, well, you're a guy.
Yeah,
most guys don't care for Cinderella. It's a girl
Yeah, but
thing.
I liked fucking, what was that one? Under the Sea, bitch.
Oh, Mermaid?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I like Little
her tits
Mermaid.
are hanging out. I mean,
I like Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid's different. She's like naked through part of it and got her boobs
Under
hanging
the
out.
Sea. There's a fucking bug in here.
Okay, now the last but not least, this is my favorite find. We're going to start having like a favorite out of all the collection.
Yeah, favorite find.
That we have. This one was my favorite. I love watching this. I actually watched this a couple months back with the kids and they're like, what the frick is this?
Find of the video.
Love this. Couldn't believe I found it. The Witches. Now this is, I feel like, pretty rare to find because you can't just find this just anywhere. Like, I just happened to come across it. It was there. $3.33 for
I
this.
seen this in school. Some substitute played it for us, or our teacher, and I was like, well, this movie's freaky.
Yep.
Like, it was pretty... I mean, now it's like, it's not really...
Right, it's kind of corny now.
It's still kind of freaky, though. Like,
yeah, just the witches' faces and how they look. They actually made a remake of this with Anne Hathaway as the main character. She's the main witch. I have not seen it, but I am interested to watch it. I hear good and bad things, but this is the original. I didn't have this. I'm so thrilled, so excited to have found this. I was trying to find a second copy for Charles, but I didn't have no luck. But it's not really much
I've seen it at Walmart before.
But yeah, I was excited to get that. So that's all my finds, guys.
We're going on 15 minutes.
Yeah, sorry.
A little quick, but no, we have a lot of stuff, so.
He doesn't have as much as me, but I think his finds are pretty good.
For $2.99 for the Xbox 360. Tomb Raider, the reboot. So I beat this game, loved it. Had it on the PS3. I think I might have the definitive edition on Xbox One, but I wanted a 360 copy because it was so cheap, $2.99.
Right.
It's not complete, but whatever. The condition of all these, I'm not going to show them off because most of them are all good. But great game, great game. For the Xbox 360, NBA 2K11. This was the greatest NBA game they ever fucking made. It had that Michael Jordan fucking challenge mode or whatever was in it. Jordan Challenge. You could play all the old characters from... I believe this was the first one you could play as like old retro stars from the 80s and 90s. This was the first one to do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Nowadays, it's common. People take it for granted, but this was the first one to do that. You play as Shaq, Charles Barkley, the old guys.
Right.
So you're not stuck with just, what's current. This is the best NBA 2K they ever did. Second would be 2K12. Third would probably be like 2K14, but this was the best one.
Heck yeah.
I only paid $4 for it. $4 or $5.
Wow, that's a pretty good deal.
Have it on PS3, but I want it on 360.
Right.
For the original Xbox for $4.99, time of deal.
Yeah.
UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship Tap Out 2. So I'm not the biggest UFC fan. I'm more of a pro wrestling guy, but I heard the old UFC games are pretty fun, and I'm down to play them. To check them out. It's not complete. Who cares? I got this at the Roseville disc replay.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. Definitely busy down there, guys. Oh my gosh.
For $3.99, UFC Ultimate Fighting Championship Tap Out, the original. So this was $4. Once again, I heard good things about the UFC game, so why not?
Right.
It is complete. Got that at the Roseville disc replay.
Yep.
For the original Xbox for $7.99, Turok Evolution.
This looks pretty good. I'm interested in those style games.
It wasn't the greatest Turok game, it wasn't, but it was decent. I had some fun with it when it came out back in like 2002. And I did not own it on the Xbox. I do have it on the PS2, but I wanted the Xbox version.
Just that cover is pretty wild. That freaking...
It's pretty badass.
Dinosaur, like...
It's even got the 4-player split screen, The original Turok 2 didn't have that.
Right.
It is complete. And you know what's cool about this? It actually comes with a receipt from my childhood GameStop in Roseville / Clinton Township.
Yeah.
And it has even... Somebody bought Time Splitters 2 on here. Fucking Hitman 2, Max Payne. This is a 2003 receipt.
That's freaking cool.
I even recognize the phone number on it. She's like, "Oh my god, you're pathetic." You remember your childhood GameStop's phone number? I'm like,
I didn't say you were pathetic. I was like, wow.
I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, that's awesome. So, that's badass.
Nothing wrong with that.
For $2.99, NHL 2K7 for the 360 Xbox. This wasn't one of my favorite NHL 2Ks. I like 2K8 way better than this. 2K5 was better. Something about 2K7 I didn't think it was all that good.
I like playing hockey.
I mean, they're all good. Yeah, they're fun. It's just out of all the 2Ks, this is probably one of my least favorite.
Yeah.
I forget why it just was. But whatever, I wanted it back. It is complete.
We're also used to playing, hockey on Nintendo,
right.
The old version stuff.
For the Xbox 360, $2.99, Condemned 2 Bloodshot. This is a rated M mature game. It's like a horror game. I played it years ago. I think it was like more of like a detective type game. You have to take pictures of things and kill psychopaths and a bunch of crazy stuff's going on during this game.
That sounds wild.
She'll probably be into it because she's into horror stuff.
Yeah.
It is complete. So for $2.99, I can't pass that up.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a good deal.
On Blu-ray, I got this for $1 at Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
It's called Tell with Jason Lee's in it. So Jason Lee's the dude from the Jay and Silent Bob movies, and he was from that My Name is Earl show. He's a pretty decent actor.
Yeah.
I just don't like him as a PG guy. Like his fucking Elvin and the Chipmunks, that sucked.
Yeah.
I like him as the real Jason Lee. He's cussing, he's acting like an ass.
Right.
So it's some kind of action crime movie. I'm into that. Some of that stuff.
Looks good. I'd watch it.
$1, you guys. On DVD, I got this for $1 too at Dollar Tree. Truth or Dare. This was a fucking fucked up movie. I liked it though.
Yeah, it was good.
I watched it with her on Netflix. I'm like, this is bad. This is fucked up, but it's awesome. Like, some asshole's got it. He's telling them truth or dare, and you got to do it. And if you don't do it,
bad things happen to you.
So if he's telling you, all right, dare, slit your neck off or something, or do something crazy like that, you have to do it. So it's definitely gruesome. It's definitely rated R. Even Sasha Grey, I think, is in this movie. I think this is the one that she was in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
And she's like a porn star. I'm like, why the hell is she in this? She's an actor.
Yep.
It's funny because they thought she was going to survive on all of them, and she doesn't. Oh, I actually got this at Menards. Menards is like a store kind of like Home Depot. For $4.99, Tom, a deal. Becoming Evil, the Mafia.
Hell yeah.
I remember my grandpa was into this type of stuff too, because my grandma's Italian, so they liked stuff like Casino and Goodfellas. So this is like documentary series. I had 4-disc set.
Wow. So
it's about Al Capone and all the
for $1, guys.
The 1800 mafia guys that were all crime. I would love to watch this stuff because I want to. My heritage is Italian, and Irish, so
yeah. Don't
fuck with the gangsters. For $4.99, I got this at Menards too. Oh, Dustin Rhodes is in this. Fucking Gold Dust.
Yeah.
Wrestling. Copper Bill. I didn't even know he was in a damn movie. I'm like, what the hell? When was Gold Dust ever in a movie? I've been finding a lot of these wrestling movies lately, and like, very shocked they even have movies. I'm like, this one was Kurt Angle, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's not rated, but it looks like some kind of action movie. And I like Goldust. He's probably a pretty good actor, too, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's a pretty good find.
1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 more. Got these at Disc Replay in Flint for $4.99. NHL 2K8. This was my favorite NHL 2K game. This was kick-ass. Well, other than 2K5, but this one was really, really good. The graphics were good. The presentation was good. The game modes in it were good. The fighting was good. I just really enjoyed 2K8. I never played the PS2 version, though. Some people say the PS2 version might even be better than next gen. Not totally sure. But for $5, fuck it. I want it in my collection. It is complete, so that's cool. For $4.99, NHL 2K7 on the PS2. Now I just bought this on the 360, but once again, the PS2 version might be way different than the 360 version. So maybe this one might have better gameplay, different modes. Not sure, but it's only $5, so fuck it. It is complete.
Awesome.
And my grandpa, by the way, was a big sports guy. He loved baseball, football, hockey. Especially he liked baseball, I remember. Major League Baseball 2K7 for the original Xbox for $5.
That's a good deal.
I do like some of the baseball games. I like Slugfest. I like, the 2K ones. They were fun. It is complete. So for $5, I never played this one. My personal favorite, though, was 2K5. For $2.99, Darksiders for the Xbox 360. It's got that cool case there.
Yeah, that's pretty shiny. I like that.
This one, I believe I did play. I did like this game. I really did. I think I have the second game as well. It is complete. I wanted it back in my Xbox 360 collection. It was only $3, so that is a deal.
Heck yeah.
All right, the final movie, you guys, for 333, Van Damme. It's your boy, Wade. Wake of Death. So it's an action type movie. I don't think it's karate or anything like that, like martial arts. It looks like more of like an action. I am a Van Damme DVD collector, so why not pick it up? She found it for me.
Yep.
So yeah, the Van Damme movies are pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember growing up watching them. They're good movies.
That was all of our pickups, you guys, at Dollar Tree, Disc Replay in Flint, Disc Replay in Roseville, Menards, Blu-ray buys, DVD grabs, gamer grabs.
Yep.
And this was a tribute to my grandpa. We love you, Grandpa.
God rest your soul, Grandpa.
Life is short.
We love you.
You guys should call your loved ones because life is short, man. You don't know when you're going to go.
Yeah.
Even when I go, who knows when, but at least you guys could remember me on YouTube. We'll always be here, the memories. But hopefully I'm not going to go anytime soon.
No.
I'm still young. I'm still young. I do have depression and stuff, but I'm still young. I'm trying to kick through it because we got shit to do here on Earth.
That's right.
And we ain't going out without a bang. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, like us on Facebook. You know the rest. I'm Charles Reed.
Jennifer.
Peace.